I have tried to film this on 3 separate occasions. I am so tired. I am tired of having to address this year after year on maybe more than one platform. I am tired of the lives being lost to the hands of the people in power that abuse their authority. I am tired of people that look like me being used as target practice, like we are being hunted in the woods, like we are prey, like we are animals being hunted for sport. It really gets on my nerves. For me, I have done my share of protesting. I have done my share of petition signing. I have added money to bailout funds, Dream Defenders, national bailout funds, the NAACP, the Black Justice Coalition, or whatever the other names are. It's just so many to name. We shouldn't even have that many. And I'm not just addressing the fact that this has sparked after the death of George Floyd, because we know that he had a past, but again, that is not the basis of the argument, because we are not saying that he should have been handled the way he was handled, murdered at all, in any case. We are saying that you, as an officer of the law, abused your power in that situation. And time again, people that are like you, Black or white officers, constantly abuse the power, and the bad apples have to go. The bad apples need to go. It just so happens that more often than not, someone that is Black is looked at like a demon of some sort, a criminal, just for being born Black. My skin tone, my skin is not a crime. My skin is not a weapon. My skin is my skin, okay? I am in a small number of Black women that are educated Black women, that are educated, well-traveled Black women of a 2-parent household. I represent the middle-class upbringing Black woman. And I still don't hold any weight compared to someone that is white with the same background. Why not? My parents raised me right. I know how to properly eat at a dinner table. I know which fork goes where when I'm setting the table. I know how to use chopsticks. I know how to properly pronounce words on a menu at a 5-star restaurant. I know a lot of things. I know quite a few things that make me culturally diverse. I am of 2 immigrant parents, okay? My parents didn't become citizens until a couple of years ago. My brother didn't become a citizen until a few years ago. So I said all that to say, I am tired of shedding tears for Black people dying at the hands of the law, for Black people wrongly incarcerated. I am tired of having to have Black history lessons on my Instagram for white people that act like they didn't know their family members were racist before this year even came up. You knew they were racist, okay? They're in the comfort of their home, saying all type of racial slurs all the time. And it's not until we are self-isolated, quarantined, we're under curfew, and all of a sudden you don't have anything else to do. So now you're joining the movement. Listen to me. I don't want any person that is of a racist background acting like they didn't know, and all of a sudden you just for the people, for the movement, Black Lives Matter. No, you're just bored. And I can't sift them out. I can't tell who is really for the movement or who is really just entertained by, yes, another protest. Because there are people out there that are like that. They just love a good protest. I'm just here for a cause. And I can't sift them out. So I just take it as it comes, because next month I'm still gonna be Black. The month after that, I'm still gonna be Black. And the month after that, there will still be a cop that is a bad cop that might just, you know, you will always be white. You will always be considered superior to me. I actually addressed this on Instagram to my future sons and daughters. I don't want to have that conversation with you that because you are Black, you need to be twice as good to get half as far. That is a conversation I need to have with my future children. White people don't have those talks. They don't have to do that. Felicity, Lori, all of them paying tons of money for their dunce daughters to get into college. Okay? And there is a whole woman that just wants her child to be in a different school district for a better education. You lock her up. Lori and all them still out and about twiddling their thumbs. Like, the crimes, the punishment, they don't fit. I'm so over it. And I know I'm going to deal with this for the rest of my life because my skin won't get any lighter. As long as racist people are still reproducing, it is up to Gen Z, Generation X. Come on, like, we need to drown out the racist, because this is just absurd. This is ridiculous. I have gotten to the point in the past few years, I don't even put that I'm Black when I apply for jobs. My name, my first and my last name, looks Spanish as can be. I don't want to give you a reason to say, oh, this is a Black girl, she doesn't know anything. I don't care what her resume says, it's a no. Equal opportunity, I don't believe you. I've never believed you. These are reasons why Black women don't even wear their natural hair to work. Because it's better, it's more professional to have bone straight hair in the workplace. It is more appealing to your white counterparts for your hair to be slick and sleek, just like theirs. Don't go to work with your kinky curly coils. That's not professional. You don't look put together. Natural hair can't be beautiful and professional. You look probably like a ragamuffin. These are just the thoughts that go through people's minds when we are getting ourselves together for that interview or for that first day at work or the first few months. Oh, can't have braids, that's too ethnic. Can't have my curly puffs, it's too ethnic, it's too urban. It's so annoying. I'm disappointed that it took a pandemic, but I'm also happy that people are doing this in numbers. Whether or not allies are truly for the cause or doing it for show, I like that they are telling racist people that are actually going out there, and they're telling them, look, we're not saying all lives don't matter, but Black lives need help now. The scenario, the example that has been going around, I agree with it. This house is on fire. Doesn't mean all houses don't matter, but this one needs our help now. Black lives need help now. And for years, decades, centuries, we've needed help. Every time we are in an uproar, we get a little closer. We get a little closer to something. I am just really tired. Time is on the side of the oppressed today. It's against the oppressor. Truth is on the side of the oppressed today. It is against the oppressor. That's just part of a quote from Malcolm X. If it wasn't for the virus causing people to stay indoors more often than they have in the past, we wouldn't have this forced education that people are more open to now, because you can't go anywhere. A lot of things are still not open. So to me, it really made time go against the oppressors in this moment. I mean, even the year 2015, there were over 1,100 Black lives lost at the hands of police officers. Unarmed Black people losing their lives to police officers that were acting, in my opinion, I'm not in law enforcement, you were overreacting, okay? We're so tired of it. I'm not about to talk about looting on here. I'm not about to talk about any of the rioting. I am talking about a Black woman here tired of seeing Black people, unarmed Black people, die at the hands of law enforcement. I am ultimately tired. And I'm supposed to bring kids into this world and feel like they're gonna be okay. Read the room. All lives obviously matter, but right now we need help from all sides. Read the room.